Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about some seat options for you for the Lectric XP. It's known to have a pretty hard seat. One comment that most people will tell you is that they need to change it out right away. So I got a couple of options and a couple of demos of some seats here. And we're going to be going over that and some suspension seat posts as well. So let's get started. Okay guys, this is the first test of the Lectric stock seat with the Zoom suspension seat post, and let's go ahead and take a ride. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the Lectric XP stock seat with the Zoom suspension seat post. The stock seat and seat post was 31 inches high. That's how the bike comes without the extra added suspension height that gets put on after. You add on about an extra 2 inches that you'll see. As you're watching this video, take note that you'll see that the seat moves just a little bit, but it's the post where you actually see the most suspension. So here you see a picture of the 33 inches. That's the minimum seat height that you will get off of this seat post with the Lectric seat. Now, the comfort of this, it actually was pretty good. I would say that I didn't really have too much problems with the overall seat before the suspension seat post, but it did make a definite difference as far as more bouncing through this kind of rocky terrain here, that you can see how the seat did take up a lot of the extra bumps for me in this ride through here. You can also see there's a small weight difference between the two the posts, but it's like only like about 5 ounces, very little or minimal difference. So this was actually a fun test for the first ride through here. So at this point now what we're going to do is I just finished first test ride with the Lectric XP seat, and I'm going to switch out now. This is the white seat with the springs in it, the back. Tight. All right, now we're gonna get going with number 2. Okay, so this seat here is a budget seat. They run typically anywhere about $20 or so on Amazon. With this seat height, the minimum seat height is 33.5 inches. So it's about a ½ inch taller than the regular Zoom seat, and that's all the extra cushion that you get, plus the springs that are maybe a little elevated. Now you definitely can see how the seat is bouncing along with the post. And the weight here with the total is just 2.2 pounds and 3.9 ounces, so 2.4 ounces basically, or 2 pounds 4 ounces. So it's about the same weight as just the stock as well. Now again, you can see how this seat is actually visibly absorbing a lot of the bumps, and during that time the seat post doesn't seem to take up as much of the absorption of the bumps because of the way that the seat's already doing it. Now just keep in mind, this seat post is exactly the same as the black one. It's just a different color. They're both made by Zoom. And also, if you're looking to get one of these seats, make sure that you are getting the right size at 31.6 diameter. There's quite a few different vendors on Amazon that sell these seats. But like I said, as you can see, the seat and the post together doing a pretty good job. This is a very comfortable. It's maybe like about 1 or 2 steps more comfortable than just the plain Lectric seat with the post. Okay, so now we're going to be switching out with, this was the soft seat with the spring. This is the one that they say has shock absorbers in it. Same style of seat on the top, shock absorber on the top. Straight. All right, test number 3. Okay, so with this seat here, it is almost exactly the same as the white seat from the same manufacturer, but what they call it is a shock absorbing seat, which basically it's the same height, 33.5 inches, so it's about 2 inches taller again than the stock Lectric seat that comes with it. And of course, that all extra height comes from the seat post itself. So as you can see that it's 2.2 pounds 4 ounces as well. It's a very light seat, but you can see that you don't visibly see the seat taking a lot of the absorption. Now, they say it's more vibration absorption than shock absorption, and to me, the seat was soft, so I didn't really see a big difference between this one and the white one, but definitely the white seat with the springs was a little softer. And again, they're both from the same manufacturing company, and you can find these types of seats all over Amazon for about 20 bucks. And this one I did also put an overlay on the ride just so that you could see how fast I was going through some of these. As I got more comfortable riding through this area in the trail to get this footage. And you'll see sometimes my feet were coming off of the post. If you go back through some of the video, I tried to get my feet off the pedals so that I could get as much of the bouncing onto the seat itself, so I could show you guys the how much absorption is actually happening here. And this is again a budget seat, and very similar to, I think probably the one with the spring feels a little softer, so I would say this is about one step above the stock Lectric seat. Okay, so that was test ride number 3, and just one more seat to go. Here we have the Cloud9 seat. As you can see, a really heavy duty type of material here that's going on. Just a side note, all of these seats attach the same way. They all go right using the support beams that are coming across from the seat here, attach right on. Most of them already had their own brackets that had to be just simply removed and put on there. But one thing that's really significantly noticeably different, one, is the width of the Cloud9 seat, which actually, let me go ahead and show it. If you notice the width of the Cloud9 seat versus the Lectric, how much also thicker it is. That's one thing but it's also significantly heavier. And I will be showing all the different weights of this. I actually put it on a scale so I can check it out. The Cloud9 is actually a little higher because of so much cushion and all the hardware on the bottom, that I actually will lower this by about a centimeter, 2 centimeters lower. All right, and let's go on for test ride number 4. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to state that this is a $40 seat typically on Amazon, about the average price for it. It's definitely a premium. As you can see, it's also taller at 34 inches as the minimum height with this suspension seat bolt, because of the extra padding that's on the seat and those springs that you see there. They all add extra height onto the seat itself. So that you have to keep that in mind. Also, it is about 2 pounds heavier. As you can see, it's 4 pounds 5 ounces for this. That's with the seat post and the seat combined, so it's significantly, I guess, like I said, heavier. But this is about 5 levels more comfortable. As you can see, I lift my feet off the pedals here so I can take the full absorption of it, and there's a definite difference of having that seat with all that extra cushion on the bottom and the springs with this seat post. I mean, combined, you'll be looking at a total of about $70 when you're looking to pick both of this up as a set on Amazon itself, if you can even get it. The Cloud9 actually often is out of stock. I tried to get it from a wholesaler and I wasn't able to find one because they just won't sell it to small guys like us. But in the meantime, I am looking for those budget seats. They are really good. A supplier that will get a good price on them. I hope to get a combo price set that will be significantly cheaper than what you can probably get on Amazon, and put it on the EBIKEproducts.com website. So this is the Cloud9. Okay, so I just want to do a really quick recap of the seats that I just went over and showed on the video, and it's going to start from what I felt is the least comfortable to the most comfortable. So I'm going to start here with the Lectric seat. This is the stock seat with the zoom post. Now all of them have the same suspension post, so regardless of the color, they're actually all the same type of post there. So this one, the Lectric seat, it's comfortable enough, with a zoom seat post, but what you might want to do is you might want to upgrade, and one of the first levels you could look at is something with the budget seat that has the vibration absorber. They call it shock absorber, but it does not really like a shock absorber. It doesn't really move. It doesn't take the shocks that I could feel. And it was actually a very decent seat. They come in different colors. You could get in the white, blue, red, and all black. And then the next seat I would actually probably recommend would be the budget, again, spring seat. It's it's the same as the one that's the vibration absorbing seat, but it has the springs, which actually you can physically feel a slight difference on it being a little softer. It's absorbing it in combination with the Zoom post together. You get a nice ride with it together. This is a seat combination I would be very happy with riding around if I didn't want to spend upwards of $80 to $100 for both the seat post and the seat for a Cloud 9. But of course, what you get what you pay for with a Cloud 9. Going upwards of $40 for that on Amazon, if you can even get it. They often run out of stock. There's another seat called the EBIKE, which is also very popular. A lot of people will use as well. On some of the videos that you saw, I tried to pedal on each one. I had no problem pedaling the bike with any of these seats, even with the width being wider. The Cloud 9 was definitely a lot more cushiony. It does add an extra 2 pounds for the bike. So if you are concerned about the weight of what's going on with how much you're adding to the bike with all your accessories, and you don't want to add an extra 2 pounds, then you don't need to go with the Cloud 9. Go with the budget seat. It was just as comfortable as far as the suspension that was added with the suspension seat post. The only thing the Cloud 9 has also as a benefit, it does have a wider seat base, so you have more coverage and support in that way as well. But I don't know, do you really need it? That's really a personal preference. This is just what I thought was some of the differences there. A lot of people love the Cloud 9s. You'll see a lot of other YouTube videos talking about the Cloud 9s, but I didn't want to spend $200 on a high-end seat post. Or on the Lectric website, they have their own seat posts for $80. Now those do extend longer than what these Zoom suspension seat posts do have. They only go a full length at 350 millimeters, but I don't think anybody above 6 feet would find this post high enough if they like full leg extension. So just keep that in mind. I've seen reviews on that as well. I'd just like to also comment that on the EBIKEproducts.com website, within a few days after this video's launch, we will have the ability to buy the Zoom seat post with our branding on it next to the Zoom brand name there. We're just we laser engraved it, so we have these posts going to be available on the EBIKEproducts.com website. We're still deciding on the final price yet. If you're interested in picking one of those up, we have a limited supply for now as the first order comes in, but they're available for you. And I just thank you guys so much again for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please like the video, subscribe to it. I'll be getting more products in as well as we roll forward, trying to find a good supplier for the seat and good cost so that we can get those down and maybe sell it as bundles as well for you guys out there. Again, subscribe to the channel to help us out too. We really appreciate that. And I will also have links to all of these products, or at least similar products, on Amazon as well. Go look at the description below. If we don't have it on our website, you can still get it on Amazon, and these are the different places you can get it for. Just make sure that you are getting the 31.6 millimeter size. When you are looking at your different sizes, a lot of these other vendors will have multiple sizes, and you have to select the right size. And a lot of them will state that you do not accept returns for wrong size purchases. So again, these seats, the ones that are going to be on the EBIKEproducts.com website, will guarantee to fit the Lectric XP bikes. That's the ones I'm bringing in specifically at 31.6 millimeter. You don't have to think about it. That's going to be perfect for that. If it's another bike that you're purchasing this for, just make sure that it's the same 31.6 millimeter diameter for the post size that you want to have put on there. Again, thank you guys very much. Any questions, put it in the comments. I appreciate all of you, and have a great ride.